All right, Mr. Holt, we understand that there are two words for to know, saber and conocer. And we get the chant, for a fact or how to, you have to use saber. People or places, you must use conocer. But help us out. Give us some concrete examples, some sentences we can actually see when to use saber and when to use conocer. All right, let's look at number one. Number one, I know how to swim. Now think, is that for a fact or how to, or is it people or places? It's how to. So, it's yo sé nadar. Why is it yo sé? Because I know for a fact how to swim. Anytime you can logically insert the phrase for a fact or how to, you have to use saber. Alright? Let's look at number two. We know the tall girls. Now, do we know for a fact the tall girls? No. Do we know how to the tall girls? No. It's girls are people or places. So we know the tall girls, that's people or places. We have to use a form of conocer. Why? People or places, you must use conocer. So it's nosotras conocemos a las chicas altas. Hold it, Mr. Holt. What's up with this A right here? It's a personal A. Remember, I waved to the tree. You would need a personal A. I waved to Maria. You need a personal A. I helped the puppy. You would need a personal A. We helped the little kids. You need a personal A. Anytime you're doing something to a person, you need a personal A. So we know personal A, the tall girls. Next one. He knows the answer. Now, does he know how to the answer? No. Does he know for a fact the answer? Yes. So think of the chant. For a fact or how to, you have to use saber. So he knows the answer, or he knows the answer for a fact. It's saber. What's the he form of saber? Sabe. So it's él sabe la respuesta. Literally, he knows for a fact the answer. And the last one. They know Chicago, or they are familiar with Chicago. Now, do they know Chicago for a fact? No. Do they know how to Chicago? No. Chicago is a place, so think of the chant. For a fact or how to, you have to use saber. People or places, you must use conocer. So since Chicago is a place, you have to use a form of conocer. Now, what's the they form of conocer? CONOCER. Okay? So literally, they know or are familiar with Chicago. So one last time, there are two words for to know, saber and conocer. It's tricky. What's the magic chant? One last time, everybody. For a fact or how to, you have to use saber. For people or places, you must use conocer. And what's the only form of saber and conocer that are irregular? The yo form. What's the yo form of saber? Sé. What's the yo form of conocer? Conozco.